Joined in progress here at the Legend Center in Warman, 15U Boys Gold Medal Division I Final. It's Ryan Schweitzer along with Troy Wiebe here. We got two teams that have had a busy weekend, and here we are in the finals. We have the Bongos out of Yorkton at the front of the screen with the blue jerseys with the green trim, taking on the BVC Lightning out of the Battlefords. Two smaller cities in Saskatchewan represented here in this final, Troy.
Yeah, it's great to see small towns compete on such a big level here, and it's good to see them battle it out for the gold.
Yep, for sure. The Bongos at the front of your screen, and a big hit there from the BVC team. Recovered nicely by the Bongos. Good rally here. Two teams that are probably nervous here playing in the final. There's a big swing there by BVC, and that ball sailed out of bounds. Certainly a physical player in Trayton Troche, who swung hard, but that one sailed out of the back of the court, and now the Bongos. Justin Adams serving here, and a nice serve by Adams.
Yeah, great float serve, lots of movement on it, and just dying in front of the passer there.
Bongos with a quick 4-1 lead here in this 15U Boys Final here at the Legends Center in Warman. Justin Adams, another good hard serve. BVC endeavoring to return. Big hit there, played back row by Winemaster. And helped just over the net. That one walking the razor's edge there. Bongos with another chance for a kill there. That's off the block. A big swing. Looked like BVC personnel was in the net as well. Point Bongos. Nice rally.
Yeah, it's just a great high and hard swing. He's keeping the ball in front of him and just going after it.
Justin Adams to serve again. His team out to a quick 5-1 lead here in this first set. Yorkton and the Battlefords hammers that to the back of the court, and swinging and luckily missing is Josh Francouz. Good take from Francouz, two serving five.
Yeah, looks like he wanted to pass that one, but I think he's happy he let it swing right by.
Now Cole Francouz to serve, and that just sails out of bounds. So a couple of serves with a little bit too much gusto and not enough verve on it. Reed Pfeiffer, team captain for the Bongos, to serve now for his team out of Yorkton, endeavoring to capture gold here at the Legends Center in Warman. Big serve, and let's see if BVC can recover. They have lots of room here at the Legends Center to do that, and after that high degree of difficulty return, BVC able to answer. They tip it over the net. Rally happening here. Set up and a big swing there. That ball heading out of bounds, but BVC keeping it in play, but unable to clear it in 4 tries. They're the Battlefords. Nice rallies here early on with these 15U boys.
Yeah, there's some great high digs and just lots of energy on defense. It's good to see.
7 serving 2 here. The Bongos, coached by Brandon Needham. And that'll be a point as that sails out of bounds. BVC with an opportunity now to try and get back into this one. Prepping to serve for them, Trayton Troche. Played by the Bongos. Hit over in 3. BVC trying to set up that big swing inbounds. Isaiah Mamer delivers. And a good swing from Mamer.
Yeah, it's a great hard swing from Mamer into the deep corner. No one defending that corner, so that's just a great shot.
Great athleticism on display between these kids. Good serve there by Troche, just clearing the net. Free ball sent just over the net. BVC trying to set something up in 3. Mamer with another swing there. Chasing after that is Adam, the setter. Good range by the setter, Adam, to trace that down. Adam goes back and pushed over by Needham. And now BVC will set that over the net. Adam. And helping that over the net again is Needham. Adam and Needham trying to get on the same page here early. These teams continue to rally in this 15U final. Adam. This time he goes over, and a big swing there, burying that Jaron Winemaster. Adam Winemaster, whammo, 8-4 Yorkton.
Yeah, it's a tough block out there. They got one of their shortest blockers against a good hitter there in the middle, just didn't manage to close. He had lots of court to swing at.
Serving now for the Bongos. Jacob Surgic. Good serve, Surgic. Adam, Winemaster. Sends that to the back of the court. Smartly taken by the Battlefords as Francouz had a fine beat on that ball. He let it sail through the back of the court, and now Isaiah Mamer will serve with his team down here in this 15U boys final. Adam, Winemaster off the block. Good dig by the Battlefords, chasing after, and over in 2 hits. However, that's going to be a point, as called on the contact is that player for the Bongos, 6 serving 8.
Yeah, that little touch from the tape there just throws off your momentum with your hands, and just an unfortunate ball handling error there.
Yorkton Bongos only with 8 guys traveling this weekend, so if you're the Yorkton team, fatigue may be settling in as they only have 2 subs to go to here as well after a busy weekend of volleyball.
Yeah, especially at this point in the game. You've played probably your 8 games up to this point. They must be getting tired.
Serving now for the Battlefords, Mamer. Played by the Bongos, Adam. Jaron Weinmaster pushes that over the net. Big swing blocked. And a good job by the Bongos getting vertical. Austin Andres at the net. He's a big presence out there for the Bongos and delivers, getting his team a point. 9 serving 7. Joshua Needham sends that ball over to waiting squad from the Battlefords, and a good heads-up play at the net there. I think that was Declan Mercer, who just recognized where the opposition was. Good, smart play.
Yeah, good heads-up play. No one covering the pot there. A couple guys crashing in for it, but no one just close enough to get it.
Ryan Schweitzer and Troy Weeb happy to bring you the action here in this 15U final. Weinmaster, he's the guy that they keep setting up, and he delivers there for blue. Finds some vacant court. Not a high-velocity swing there. Didn't need it, just good placement.
Yeah, sometimes those half-speed shots just catch you off guard and get you locked in your steps, and you just can't move.
Weinmaster to serve now. Packed house here at the Legends Center in Warman. Yorkton and the Battlefords represented in this final. Weinmaster just over the net. Good serve. Battlefords try to respond. Big swing. Weinmaster trying to dig that. Nice swing put on that ball by Josh Francoux, who fires up his teammates after lowering the boom with that swing as Mark Revitt sets to go. Ball out of bounds. Bongos will serve. Sent over the net by Andres, and now BVC with the tip. Did anyone touch that? No, they didn't. Referee right in front there had a good look at that. And the Bongos get a point.
Yeah, I thought I saw a touch there, but I guess, the ref does have the best seat in the house.
That's how we put it, absolutely. BVC third touch is just tipped over the net. Chasing after that is Needham. And pushed over the net by the big body to Austin Andres. Now the Battleford setting it up. Swing from the back by Mamer. And now Adam. Big block. Battlefords. As the Bongos run into a pair of Francoux. Point white.
Yeah, that's a great block against a big-time player for the Bongos. I think they're going to need to shut him down, and that'll be the key to their success.
We have Josh Francoux serving now. Just sends that over the net, played by the Bongos. Adam, and touched over the net by Reed Pfeiffer. Adam, again, trying to work quickly there and nothing doing, as BVC couldn't dig that out of the net within the rules. Point Bongos, as Justin Adam, who's been running all over the court, setting up his teammates, will serve now. Adam hammers that ball over, played by Francoux. And touched over the net to awaiting Adam, Andres, and pushed over by Needham. Battleford's awaiting. Big swing. Cole Francoux buries that ball. Point Battleford.
Yeah, it's a great set there to from off the net to the middle. That's just a great play. Other teams not expecting it here. The Bongos only had a half a block there, and that's just great offensive play.
Well, now serving is one of the Francoux on this team, Cole Francoux. He induces play by sending that towards the Bongos. Adam chases after that, and Needham punches it over the net. BVC, Troche, and pushed over by Revitt. Adam, and neatly touched over the net by Pfeiffer. Bongos looking for something powerful, unable to deliver, and the Battlefords just finesse that into the opposition court. BVC with the point.
Yeah, it's a great play on a tight ball like that, just to throw it off the blocker's hands. It's a great heads-up play by Mamer.
Bongos with a 13-12 lead. Francouz sends that ball into the opposition court. Adam off the block, and Andres got a piece of it before it careened out of bounds. This game's all tied up at 13. BVC rallying after falling down early.
Yeah, they're gaining some momentum with some big plays and a big-time block there to keep them in it.
Now Cole Francouz will serve. Played by Andres. Adam. And into the block, Joshua Needham. And BVC a slow start, but now they seem to be rolling on all cylinders here.
Yeah, they're really fighting hard and playing great defensively, and Bongos are going to need to work harder to get it past their block here.
Cole Francouz delivers that into the opposition court. Adam. And sent over the net, Troche. And third hit sent over by Mamer. Now Adam. Into the block, and again. Well, that landed on the Battleford side there. I thought from our angle that BVC had a big block there, but a much needed point for the Bongos.
Yeah, they caught a break there.
Bongos to serve. That's sent over the net by Reed Pfeiffer. BVC. Big swing. Pfeiffer plays it. Chasing after that is Adam. Good job by Adam to play it, and Andres will send that over on the third hit. Quick set there. Block! Right where he needed to be. Jacob Surgic firing up his team with a big block.
Yeah, a hitter had nowhere to go there. The Bongo blocker just took up all the court.
15-14 Bongos. They lead it with the blue jerseys with the green trim. Pfeiffer serves. Revitt chases that ball down out of bounds, and just Bongos not able to spread personnel out to cover that play there. Good heads-up play by BVC.
Yeah, just no communication. Someone's got to be calling that in or out and making a move for it. Following it, they're just hoping that one was out.
Coming in for the Battlefords, recently subbed in, Marcus Lehman, 2003-born athlete. Lehman pushes that serve to the back of the court, handcuffing Andres a bit, but they managed to push it over in three. Revitt, and sent over by Francouz. Andres, Adam, and they battle at the net. Ball pinballs through the Bongo side of the court. That's going to be a point Battlefords. As Lehman heads back to serve again, his second serve. Played at the back row by Pfeiffer. And off the block, good diving dig there. And sent over, Adam, Needham, and Winemaster push that over. Now a big swing, stepping up from the back is Francouz, just showing the athleticism and burying that ball.
Yeah, it was a great back row swing. Putting those into the deep corners is always a good option, and Bongos were just standing still on defense there.
17-15 BVC leads it. Ball again hammered over by Lehman. Adam, Winemaster. Back row Francouz, Revitt. And a big swing there by Isaiah Mamer. That sailed out of bounds. However, point, Battlefords missed that one. Was that a tip or was that in bounds?
I think they were, Bongos were on the net there.
Bongos on the net. The assessment. We'll go with it. Lehman to serve. Lehman recently subbed in. He's had to deal a few. Adam. And just out of bounds, Reed Pfeiffer drilling that one through the opposition court. And BVC with a 19-15 lead will force the Bongos to call a timeout. Battleford's team fired up after a quick start here.
Yeah, they've done a great job coming back here and just working hard on defense. And unfortunately, Bongos have just made a few too many errors at this point in the game, and Battleford just took the lead from them.
And on the flip side, Bongos right now, we've talked about it. They're coming into this final with only 8 players. It's depleted personnel. They've done a good job with the fundamentals, but haven't really been able to set up that big kill to the extent that the Battlefords have.
Yeah, exactly. Battleford's done a great job blocking them, especially taking away from their key player, the captain. I don't know his name at the moment, but they've done a good job shutting him down, and Bongos just need to find a different way to score. Maybe some other personnel just stepping up and taking charge out there.
And we'll see if that's the adjustment that they make here. Coach Brandon Needham chatting with his squad. Battlefords, 19-15 lead. Marcus Lehman, who subbed in, will now serve again, trying to nail down a first set win for his team, BVC in white. Lehman just over the net, Winemaster, and punched over by the Battlefords. Andres setting up Winemaster off the block. Great job there by Revitt, the setter. And sent over the net by Francouz. Pfeiffer, Adam, and there you go. Jacob Surgic, right where he needed to be to bust up that sequence of points by the Battlefords. That's a big point for Yorkton.
Yeah, I think they're happy to finally get the ball on their end and do some serving themselves here.
16 serving 19. Drilling that ball over the net is Surgic serving. Revitt, quick set there. And a point by the Battlefords. Declan Mercer buries. That's point number 20 on the board for the team in white.
Yeah, it's a great deep shot there. Those are hard to defend. The sixth defender needs to make a read at that and try to make a move, but that's just a great shot.
Battleford seemingly getting better as this first set gets longer. It was a good start for Yorkton, but they've been battling to get some sustained momentum here. Third hit from BVC, sent over the net to a waiting Surgic. Andres up at the net, punches it over. Good job by the Battlefords to recover. They get it over in 3. Pfeiffer, Andres at the net, and Andres, big body at the net. He's been trying to get himself going, and he establishes himself with some good physical play there.
Yeah, it looks like he's doing some good work for them up there. I think they're happy to have him at the front row in this point of the game.
Joshua Needham to serve. 17-20. His team trails by 3. No, not quite. I thought that was just going to clear and maybe roll over the tape, but not quite. Certainly seemed to have an idea in mind for where that serve should go, but at any event, it'll be Declan Mercer now for the Battlefords. His team has 21, opposition 17. Mercer drills that just over the net where Pfeiffer is waiting. Andres off the block. Austin Andres gets his team a much-needed point, as one of the few bodies on the bench for the Bongos is going to check in. Nathan Washington enters to serve. Jaron Winemaster on the bench. Washington drills that to the back of the court. BVC, big swing, that's off the block and out of bounds. Josh Francouz delivers.
Yeah, it's a great big swing, and you can tell Battleford's going after their shorter blocker up there, the setter. That's just a great swing, though, too, going off the middle's outside hand and out of bounds.
Winemaster checking back in for Washington. As Nathan Washington came in to serve. Winemaster back out there. Mark Revitt, who's been scampering all over the court. Setter for the Battlefords to serve now. The lefty sends that over. Andres showing a little bit of frustration with himself. Andres is a guy that's been trying to get rolling in this first set, but just unable to time that right with the setter. And it's 23-18 BVC as southpaw Mark Revitt sends that into opposition court. Needham, Adam, and Reed Pfeiffer just not able to get where he needed to go. Double contact there. And BVC a point away here.
Yeah, it looks like Bongos have their 2 top hitters in the front row, but one of them's going to need to put the ball away for them here if they have a chance of getting back into this.
So set point here. Revitt all the way to the back of the court. And Andres over on the third try. A couple Battlefords players dive for it. At the net, Adam with a swing there. Battlefords recovers. Back row shot. That ball playable. Pfeiffer, and Andre sends it over. Good hustle, Pfeiffer. Now Revitt. Francouz just sends it over. And Justin Adam just not where he needed to be. And I think maybe not so much physical, but mental fatigue taking its toll on the Bongos here.
Yeah, it's tough after a long weekend just to make the right decisions, stuff like that. I think he had the right idea there, trying to swing on that last one, just didn't work out for him. I think the physical fatigue might be getting to him as well.
25-18, BVC out of the Battlefords takes set one. Set number 2, 15U boys final. BVC out of the Battlefords at the front of your court. White jerseys, purple trim, taking on the Bongos out of Yorkton. Blue jerseys, green and gray trim. A decisive first set victory for BVC. It was close in the early going, but as the set got longer, BVC really seemed to pull away with it.
Yeah, they seemed to find their stride into the later parts of the set. Had a bit of a slow start, but we'll see if they can come right out of the gates here in this one.
It's Ryan Schweitzer and Troy Weed bringing you the actions as Jaron Winemaster, pardon me. Could use a winemaker. Ball careens out of bounds. Pinballs through the court. Point BVC as Mark Revitt set to serve. Revitt, solid game, the setter for the Battlefords. Adam setting up Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer sends it over the net. Revitt, quick set, Francouz off the block, and point BVC. Forward momentum on the side of BVC. It looks like they may have carried that into the second set after that 25-18 first set win.
Yeah, for sure. That definitely helps you bring some momentum, and that was just a great force to the middle there. Big swing that we haven't seen much of yet out of the middle from this side.
Revitt, good, hard serve, bringing some heat. Played by Needham, and now Pfeiffer with the swing. That's out of bounds, but did it go off anyone? No, it didn't. That big swing has been elusive for the Bongos. They tried it there as Pfeiffer got his feet wet, but that one just sailed out of bounds, and it's a quick 3-0 lead for BVC here. Revitt, just over the net. No reply there. Quick 4-0 lead here for BVC. And is that maybe the break that the Bongos needed? We'll see as big Austin Andres readies himself. One serving 4. Andres sent over and played by Mamer. Francouz with the swing out of bounds, and there you go. Consecutive points now for the Bongos. At this point, I'm thinking the Bongos just keep things sound.
Yeah, they're just going to need to keep things simple and just keep putting the ball in play and try to outlast Battleford on defense here.
Austin Andres, float serve. Revitt, Francouz, and that was blocked at the net by Surgic. BVC tries again from the back row. Winemaster running around back there trying to keep things going for his team, but that ball sailing out of bounds after contact with him. 5-2 BVC. Josh Francouz. Hammers that over. Played by Needham, Pfeiffer, and pushed over by Justin Adam. Troche. Swung and not quite clearing the net with that big swing. Isaiah Mamer had some cruel intentions there, but that'll be a point. Bongos, 3 serving 5.
Yeah, he went after it there, which I don't think you can be mad about as a coach, and he's just staying aggressive, and I hope to see that continue throughout the game.
Adam, serve that just clears the net. Revitt, and a big swing from Isaiah Mamer. Mamer had a few of those in that first set, 25-18 win, and he gets point number 6 for his team. They're up 6-3.
Yeah, he's been a solid attacker for them, and as you can see with that, right after that error, makes up for it with a kill, and he's just playing really solid.
Francouz, good serve. Winemaster. Revitt grabs it, and Francouz chases after that ball and gets it to Francouz. Mamer at the net, and on the third hit, Pfeiffer bumps it over. Francouz, Revitt, and punching that not quite over the net, but making a good effort for it was Isaiah Mamer. He had to hustle, and just running out of time and space, Pfeiffer to serve, 4 serving 6. Bongos trailing by 2. Bongos in the far court in the blue jerseys with the green trim. BVC out of the Battlefords. Front of your screen as Pfeiffer sends that over. Francouz. And sent over by Declan Mercer. Whistle blows. Point BVC. Ball heads out of bounds. A little bit of momentum creeping into the Bongos court now.
Yeah, that's some of that mental fatigue that we're seeing there, a little miscommunication, and put an easy free ball out of bounds.
Pfeiffer to Francouz. Mercer tries to dig that, and look at that, the Bongos, after a few misadventures in that first set 25-18 loss, have battled back here to tie it up at 6. They've managed to string together some consecutive points and now have a few positives to build on here. Pfeiffer drills that into the top of the net. His teammates will give him some high fives and a few "that's okay, buds, we'll get it back for you" as they rally around their captain. 7 serving 6 here. As Trayton Troche drills that ball through the court. Thinking maybe both teams are experiencing a little bit of mental fatigue. It's a war of attrition type weekend for both squads.
Yeah, they're just trading missed serves here, and that's hard to build momentum that way.
Revitt blocked. Nice job, Winemaster. And sent over the net by Needham. Now Revitt. Francouz, back row, Pfeiffer, Adam. And Andres tips. And called on the lift is the Battlefords player. Point Bongos. And the Bongos starting to beat their metaphorical drum with authority here. 8 serving 7. Surgic sends that over the net. Francouz plays it. Revitt, big swing there, Mamer. Players collide. Pfeiffer at the back, pushes that just over the net. Troche and Mamer over the net. Chasing after that is Adam and Andres. Push to the back. Revitt. And on the third hit, Francouz sends that to the back of the court to a waiting Pfeiffer. Andres at the net. Battling with Declan Mercer. Now Winemaster. Francouz. Revitt. Mamer off the block. Pfeiffer recovers. Adam and Winemaster. Revitt. That time to Mamer. Great rally here between these two teams. And pushed over Winemaster. Revitt. And that ball, was it out of bounds? Was it inbounds? Point Bongos as it heads out. Great rally with these teams.
Yeah, it's a great rally to see, and a big momentum builder for Bongos for sure, coming up out of their deficit, and that definitely helps build some more momentum.
Yeah, and now Battlefords is going to call a timeout with Yorkton up 9-7. The Bongos falling behind early. Got to applaud them on their mental toughness. It looks like the wheels were starting to fall off the wagon a little bit in this second half, but they've made the necessary adjustments and now have a 2-point lead.
Yeah, for sure. They've done a great job coming back, and I think they've just done a better job on defense, a little less miscommunication, and they've done great offensively as well, putting some balls away and winning that long rally as we just saw.
There's hundreds of people in here, but there's certainly a quiet tension enveloping the Legend Center in Warman. This is the only active court right now, with another game happening a few over, but all eyes focused primarily on this final here between BVC out of the Battlefords and the Yorkton Bongos. Battlefords with a 25-18 first set win. BVC, coached by Paul Sarsons. Brandon Needham, coach of the team known as the Bongos out of Yorkton. Both teams driving here from opposite directions of the famed Yellowhead Highway to be here, and they hope that they can make the trip home with gold medals around their necks. Jacob Surgic. He's going to serve with his team up 9-7. Pounded over by Surgic. Francouz. Revitt. And sent to the back of the court by Troche where Pfeiffer is there. Adam. Andres. But the block is there. Declan Mercer. Good volleyball there. Nice set. Good hit. Big block.
Yeah, it's a big block against one of their big-time players. Andres has done a great job for him so far, and it's good that the Battleford club can shut him down.
Andres hoping that he gets another opportunity to do just that. Yorkton's been trying to set that up. Pfeiffer and Andres over on the third hit. Revitt at the net. Dumps. Winemaster over the net. Revitt. Francouz. And unplayable after the contact by Francouz. BVC gets the ball back as that pinball's off of Bongo personnel out of bounds. Serve Battlefords 9-9.
Yeah, it was a great hard swing. Unfortunately, defender was just facing outside the court, just bounced off him and not playable by another player.
Isaiah Mamer serves, and no response coming from the Bongos side of the court, and it's a 10-9 lead for BVC. We'll see if history repeats in this second set. First set, teams traded points before the Battlefords started to run away with things. 10-9 the score here. Mamer sends it over. Surgic. Good reflex action by Adam to quickly tip that over. And from the back of the court, swung and missed by Mamer as that went out of bounds. Good power from the backcourt, just out. Didn't miss it by much. And now Josh Needham. Needham, float serve. And the official not liking the contact off that from Mercer. So a service ace from Needham. Diving play there, Mamer, Francouz. And that ball pinballing out of bounds on the Yorkton side. And now to serve Declan Mercer, 11-11.
Yeah, Andres is showing some frustration there. He thinks he should have had that block and should have just wrapped it and threw it back down, but unfortunately it wasn't over the net enough.
Andres at the net, whistle blows. And again, double contact there called on the setter, so point Bongos. You have to think for the Bongos, if Andres could just get into one, it would really fire up the team, as that's what they've been working to do here. Surgic will send that over on the third try. And off the net, swung on with cruel intentions by Mamer, but off the net, out of bounds, not off any Bongo personnel. Point blue, as Jaron Weinmaster will get subbed out and Washington will come in. Yorkton did this last set, subbing out Weinmaster for Washington to serve. So 7 coming into deal here. Nathan Washington, good hard serve. Revitt, Francouz, Washington, Adam, Pfeiffer off the block, and a good kill there. Reed Pfeiffer, the team captain. Point Bongos.
Yeah, it's a great swing, and now the Bongos got their 2 best attackers in the front row. I think they're liking the rotation they're in, and we'll see what they can do here.
As you mentioned, Andres and Pfeiffer up front. Washington serving. Washington just over the tape. Revitt chases after that. Plays it for Francouz. Pfeiffer and Andres there. Other Francouz takes a swing off the tape. Andres there as well. Shifting momentum here in set number 2.
Yeah, starting to see some more smiles for sure from the Bongos players as they're creeping back into this game here.
Yeah, Bongos lost their mojo for a while there, showing some frustration, but trying to get it back here. Nathan Washington. Nice serve, Washington. Revitt. Good heads-up play by Revitt. Mark Revitt, setter dump, textbook.
Yeah, that was a great heads-up play. The left side player blocking him was cheating over with the middle. He just had wide open court.
Excellent presence of mind by Revitt, who's going to serve now, the lefty. His team down by 1, 13-14. Revitt drills that into the opposition court, and it careens off a few players. Blocked there, Pfeiffer, Andres. You referenced it earlier, those 2 big bodies in the front row, and paying dividends there for Yorkton.
Yeah, that was a great time block there, and anytime you can get a good block, that's just a good momentum builder for your team.
Austin Andres. Sends that to the back of the court. Brody Gray plays that ball. Gray then setting up Isaiah Mamer. Mamer with the kill from the back. Good solid contact there as Josh Francouz is ready to serve. It's 14 serving 15. Weinmaster for Washington. Substitution. Battlefords serving. Francouz. Andres. Pfeiffer tips it over. Revitt's there. Troche. Francouz. Good take by the Bongos as they get out the way of that ball, headed towards the back of the court. Point York.
Yeah, some good aggression. I like that he's still going after it and trying to get things done for his team here.
Justin Adam, who's been scurrying all over the court, trying to set up his teammates. Serves, Revitt, Troche. Nice play, Trayton Troche. Not the hardest swing he's had, but found the sweet spot.
Yeah, I found the hole in the defense there, and unfortunately no one made a move for it.
Substitution for BVC. Declan Mercer's going to come in. Brody Gray heads off. Cole Francouz induces play to Andres. Adam swung there. Winemaster. Whistle blows. Point. Bongos. And now Reed Pfeiffer, the captain. 17 serving 15 in this second set. The Bongos trying to force a third set race to 15. Pfeiffer just over the net. Francouz, Revitt, Mamer, Adam, and Winemaster through the back of the court. 16 serving 17. Here comes Marcus Lehman in to serve. Lehman for Troche. Last time Lehman came in the first set. When he served, he went on a little bit of a run, and he's brought back in here. Coach for the Battlefords, Paul Sarsons, hoping that Lehman can do just that again.
Yeah, he did a great job last time and bring some defensive energy, and we're hoping he can do that again for his team.
Tipped over the net by Needham. Revitt. And Mamer pushes that to the back of the court, inbounds. Great heads-up play by Mamer, knowing exactly where that ball needed to go.
Yeah, for sure. The Bongos need to start calling the end lines and the sidelines for some of those close balls because no one seems to be going for him.
17-17. Marcus Lehman. Plays to Andres. And just a miscommunication there by the Bongos. Timeout is going to be called here by Brandon Needham. Trying to stop a run before it gets started again by Lehman.
Yeah, there's a couple of frustrating points there for the Bongos. Unfortunately, that free ball scored, and then just another miscommunication error here. And they're hoping that they can pull something together here and at least make a fighting chance to win this set.
18-17, BVC leads it. They got the white jerseys with the purple trim. Saw the Bongos huddle moments ago, and there's a look at Paul Sarson's squad. He's the head coach of BVC out of the Battlefords. They're certainly hoping to be heading home with gold medals. 18-17 is the score. Marcus Lehman, you see him on your screen. You saw him a second ago. Amongst his teammates, Lehman to serve. His team 7 away from a championship. Bongos don't want to make it easy for him. And Yorkton in the far court with the blue jerseys trying to force a third set race to 15. Pfeiffer and sent over by Surgic. Revitt setting up Mamer. Good play, Pfeiffer. And Winemaster, Francouz. Battle at the net, and Winemaster is there. Jaron Winemaster, good heads-up play. Bongos coach hoping that fires up their team.
Yeah, for sure. It's a good matchup for the Bongos there against one of their shortest blockers out there, the setter. And unfortunately, he was just a couple inches too short on that one.
And that ball sails through the court. Point BVC. They'll take that as Isaiah Mamer, who's had a strong second set, strong first set too for that matter, now serving. Mamer, good hard serve. Diving for that is Surgic, Adam, and Pfeiffer. Sends that over where BVC is waiting. Revitt, and punched over the net by Mercer. And just running out of room is Winemaster. Point BVC. Isaiah Mamer. Mamer. No spin on that. Adam. And Pfeiffer sends that over the net where Francouz is awaiting. Revitt. And from the back row, point as called on the double contact is BVC. So the Bongos will happily take that point as Joshua Needham ready to serve. It's 19 serving 20 here in this second set. Needham just over the net. Mercer grabbed that one. And that ball sailing into Never Never Land, 20-20 the score.
Yeah, balls past there seem to be the Bermuda's Triangle of the court. You know, they just disappear over there. Setter can't get to it. The left side's ready to hit. It's just a tough ball to get.
Needham tried to go short. Needham had the right idea there, I think, given where BVC personnel was, but 21-20 now, BVC. Declan Mercer drills that ball over where Pfeiffer is waiting. Adam chases it down, and Needham over on the third hit. Mercer, Revitt, Francouz. And a good take by the Bongos as they stay away from that ball, 21-21.
Yeah, it's a good aggressive swing down the line. Unfortunately, just missed it by a couple inches, but volleyball's a game of inches. You win some and you lose some.
Jaron Weinmaster. That ball gobbled up by the tape. Personnel change as Lehman is out. Trayton Troche back in. Setter Mark Revitt. 22-21. Revitt, the lefty. Good serve. Needham. Dumped by Adam. And ball pinballing through the Yorkton side of the court before Weinmaster got that. Troche grabs it. Francouz over on hit 3. Andres, Revitt, Troche. Big swing by Troche. Weinmaster is there. Pfeiffer, and sent over by Needham. Francouz, Revitt. Needham dives. Teams battle at the net. Pfeiffer wins that joust up in the air. 22-22. Solid second set here.
Yeah, it's a big rally win there by the Bongos, and definitely helps them keep that momentum going into the latter part of this set.
Austin Andres. Played by Mamer. Whistle blows. Double contact, 23-22. Bongos creeping closer to forcing a third and deciding set here, 23-22. What do you like from Yorkton over the last few points?
You know, they've just been playing consistently, letting the other team make the errors. Unfortunately, BVC has had a few too many here in these last couple points, but they've just been keeping the ball of play and doing some good, consistent volleyball right now.
Yeah, BVC a really solid first set in that 25-18 win. Not too many holes in their game, but unraveling a few times here in the second set, which is likely why head coach Paul Sarson's elected to call the timeout here. On the flip side, Yorkton with some momentum. It's been an emotional roller coaster for the Bongos in the almost first two sets here. BVC trying to wrap it up here in 2. Yorkton has other plans. They're 2 away from a second set win. Austin Andres. Battlefords. Revitt. Troche off the block. 23-23. Starting to think 25 may not be enough here.
Yeah, for sure. Troche has done a great job just coming back in after he was out for the back row and just continuing to swing hard and keep his team right in this.
BVC trying to put the button here on this championship final. Josh Francouz sends that ball over where Needham is waiting. Adam, Pfeiffer, blocked. Nice recovery after the block. And Adam on the third hit. Francouz, Revitt, Mamer, and a good dig by Andres. Surgic. Weinmaster couldn't push it over the net. 24-23.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate error in this stage of the game, but good on Battleford for just swinging aggressive up there.
I like what Paul Sarsons is doing right now. Coach of the Battlefords just getting up and encouraging his team to just stay level here. Task at hand nowhere near completed yet. Adam, Pfeiffer, tips it over. Revitt diving stab. Andres, dump there. Francouz, Troche, Francouz at the net. Andres, Pfeiffer, Mamer, Revitt, Mamer, block. Good job, Mamer. Whistle blows. Point, Bongos on the lift, 24-24.
Yeah, there's some good rallies coming into the last part of this set here, and it's just going to take some good, consistent playing to pull off a win.
These past few points have been championship volleyball. That point in particular, Yorkton getting the best of it that time around is Justin Adam. Delivers. Mamer. Revit setting up Mamer off the block. And point Yorkton. The Bongos are fired up. That block landing inbounds. 25-24.
Yeah, it's a big-time block on one of Battleford's best and biggest attackers right now, but I think they might just give it back to him and let him swing away again.
Surgic and Pfeiffer were there on the block. Adam. Mercer. Punched over Francouz. Andres. Adam setting up Pfeiffer. Returned by Mercer. Adam. And Andres over on the third hit. Francouz. Revit. Troche. Tips it over. Surgic. Adam. And now Pfeiffer. Tips it over. Revit. Troche sends that over. Andres chasing after it is Needham. And eventually sent over by Adam, but official not liking the contact there. 25-25. This is a good game. Cole Francouz. Just over the net, Francouz. 26-25.
Yeah, it's a big-time serve, big-time ace there. Forces the Bongos to call their last time out, and we'll see what Battleford can do coming back into this game.
Well, Battleford, we're going to put you in the role of Paul Sarsons right now on that Battleford bench. What are you telling your team?
Yeah, it's just keeping them settled down. You know, they have the 1-point lead right now, but it'll take hard work and some defense after a made serve here to get the ball on their side, transition to attack again. So I think just preparing, knowing who the other team's going to set here, and have your best plan of attack moving forward.
There's been some positives for the Bongos to build on this set as well. You know, I see that their coach, Brandon Needham, having a conversation with Andres right now, really focusing this time out on talking to Andres, but now addressing the group. What do you think he's saying?
I think Andres I think he's in the front row right now for them, which is a good matchup, and he's one of their bigger blockers up there. I think it's just for him to know where the ball's going and try to get him going in transition here so he can put the ball away for them.
Well, the situation has us situated at 26-25. Cole Francouz serving for BVC. Potential championship point. Andres. Adam. And sent over by Needham. Now Troche. Mamer. And that's off of personnel and out of bounds. (25-27). BVC is golden.
That was just some great volleyball there and a nice high swing to finish things off right over top of the block there by Mamer, and it was just unable for defense to get a hand on it.
Isaiah Mamer with a strong game, and BVC taking this one 27-25. You know, credit the Bongos. They come in here. They're short on players. They came into the weekend with only 8 guys. They fought their way into the finals, and they certainly had a competitive second set here.
Yeah, it was great work from the Bongos and a good pushback there in the second set after losing the first there. Is great composure to actually push Battleford this high and to put it into extra points here in the second set.
25-18, 27-25. Provincial champs 15U boys. BVC out of the Battlefords.